New reports claim U.S. intelligence officials are keeping sensitive information from President Trump over concerns of potential leaks, amid a deepening mistrust between the agencies and the American leader. Also this hour. Protests against police brutality erupt in France once again, following the alleged rape earlier this month of a 22-year-old black man by an officer. And refugees are back in the French port of Calais just months after the notorious jungle camp was dismantled, with reports that over 400 people have already returned to the town. RT went to meet them.
How old are you guys?
I'm 70.
You're 70. So you've been here for 1 month?
No, yeah, I stayed 3 months.
3 months.
Wherever you're tuning in from around the world this hour, welcome to Moscow and to RT International. I'm Ewan O'Neill. Good to have your company. There are fresh allegations that American spy officials have been keeping sensitive information from the U.S. president because they fear it could be leaked or compromised. The Wall Street Journal cites both current and former anonymous Washington officials who are concerned over Donald Trump's, quote, friendliness towards Moscow. Well, that's after claims his team had constant contact with Russia's intelligence community during the election campaign. Trump himself has called the U.S. intelligence leaks to the media un-American and stressed the illegality of spreading such information. Our Washington correspondent, Gaine Chichikan, looks at the battle unraveling.
The U.S. intelligence community seems to be after Donald Trump as unnamed sources from the community leak more and more information on the president and his team. The latest in a series of leaks has been the claim that some members of the Trump team had contacts with Russian intelligence before his election. Somewhat buried in the same New York Times story was these unnamed sources also saying that they had not seen any evidence of cooperation between these members and Russian officials. Whatever the case, the story has led to many insinuations, especially coming on the heels of leaks about Trump's now former National Security Advisor General Flynn's communications with the Russian ambassador to the U.S. Trump says what the leakers of classified information are doing is illegal. The president has also accused the intelligence services of interfering in domestic politics.
From intelligence, papers are being leaked, things are being leaked. It's criminal action, criminal act, and it's been going on for a long time before me, but now it's really going on. And people are trying to cover up for a terrible loss that the Democrats had under Hillary Clinton.
Donald Trump blasted the intelligence community even before his election. More than once, he put the word intelligence in air quotes. He did it again in his latest tweet. Trump and his team seem to believe that the spy services have been trying to undermine him for a while. If that is the case, General Flynn's resignation may be their first victory. Trump's opponents are now cheering for the leakers and seem very willing to overlook the fact that leaking classified information is a crime under U.S. law, punishable by a fine, jail time of up to 10 years, or both. One glaring inconsistency is that some of the same people weren't at all cheering for those who leaked government secrets under the Obama administration. Think Edward Snowden, Chelsea Manning, and Julian Assange.
Let's look at Snowden here. Some might try to say that, oh, he's a great human rights crusader. He is not at all like the great human rights crusaders in the past.
Anyway, Trump's opposition seems to view the intelligence community leaks related to President Trump and his team as a completely different matter. The leader of the Senate Democrats even made an ominous prediction when over a month ago he said this about Trump's taking on those who work in the shadows.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
Now that hardly a day goes by without the intelligence making headlines with a leak on the Trump administration, that statement by Chuck Schumer sounds like prophecy. In Washington, I'm Ganesh Chekyan, RT.